Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. I am Paranormal Ripples, aka Ray, and this is Abandoned Legacies episode 4. I should say good morning there because I don't know where you're watching, or good evening if you're watching this later. But yeah, this is the 4th episode of Abandoned Legacies, and if you watched the other 3 in the series, you'll know I've discussed about a ring road that was lost and abandoned in London. I've discussed ghost roads, like with roads that no longer exist in the country or around the UK. Which I also linked into an Haunted Hours episode, which is another one, which basically talks about haunted roads. And yeah, and I think the last Abandoned Legacies I'd done talked about and that was, well, the second one I talked about the National Monument of Scotland. So I've done quite a few things recently on this topic, but I know like Abandoned Legacies in it all. But yeah. First things first. Alright, Egg. Right. So yo, Stephanos. So Abandoned Legacies episode 4 is going to be covering the Flor de Mar, or the Flower of the Sea as she was called. A ship that was lost to time after thinking of Sumatra in the 15th century, I believe. Yeah, if you shout me out, I can. Go and check out Liam Caddick. So yeah, I'm going to be discussing the Flor de Mar, like I said. You're welcome. So the Flor de Mar, I'll get up the website, a couple of websites I've got open. So if this is the Flor de Mar, there you go, Flower of the Sea. It was a 400-ton free-man sunk in 1511, whilst transporting a large cargo of treasure for the King of Portugal. A carrack was a carvel-built ocean-going ship, large enough to be stable in every sea and capacious enough to carry a large cargo. I guess Johnny Depp went and took the treasure. I'm joking, but you know what I mean. It was constructed in Lisbon in 1502 to sail on the Carrera de India, or India Run, a route from Portugal to India, used by the Portuguese Indian armadas to ferry troops, officials, missionaries, and even colonists between Europe and Asia. However, the fleet also engaged in the spice trade to sell on European markets. The ship was around 36 meters in length and was manned by a crew of around 500 sailors, defended with an armament of 50 guns. As you can see by the illustration, that's pretty fucking massive. The Flor de Mar began her maiden voyage in 1502 under the command of Estevão da Gama, a Portuguese navigator and explorer. attributed with the discovery of the Trinidad and Martin Vaz Islands in modern Brazil. On the return trip, the ship encountered complications in the current of the Mozambique Channel, notably around Cape Corrientes. An eyewitness's report at the time, the ship's spinning leaked and being forced to anchor at the Mozambique island for repairs. So the Flor de la Mar then returned to India under the command of João de Nova as part of the 7th Portuguese India Fleet of 22 ships, carrying de Francisco de Almeida as the first viceroy of Portuguese India. Onto the return trip, though, the ship once again ran into difficulties in the Mozambique Channel and was forced to anchor in Mozambique Island for some 10 months to make repairs. But wouldn't you have been prepared for that, though, if you already encountered trouble there? That seems a bit of a blooming you know, fuck up, you know. In 1506, Tristan de Cunha was appointed the commander of a fleet of 15 ships and was sent on a mission by the Portuguese crown to conquer the island of Sumatra and to close the trade in the Red Sea. On arriving in the Mozambique Channel, the fleet encountered the Flor de la Mar and integrated the ship into a squadron under the command of Afonso de Albuquerque. The Flor de la Mar then participated in the conquest of the cities of Kiriati, Corfacon, and Ormuz, and the forced submission of Cal'at and Sohar. In 1510, she then supported the conquest of God knows what happened there. Sorry about that. With the fall of Malacca or Malacha, the last Sultan, Mahmud Shah, fled across the Malay Peninsula to Pahang on the east coast, where he made a futile effort to enlist Chinese aid. The Portuguese gathered all the riches from the Sultan's royal palace, loading the treasure onto the Flor de la Mar, bound for the court of King Manuel I in Lisbon. Some sources also report that the ship was carrying a tribute from the King of Siam for Manuel, along with the personal fortune of Albuquerque, including the bracelet of the Raja of Sabanda, making the cargo one of the largest treasures ever assembled by the Portuguese Navy. While sailing along the Sumerian state of Pasay in the Strait of Malacca, the ship was caught in a storm and wrecked on some shoals. Most of the crew perished, although Albuquerque was able to survive by using an improvised raft. Sources differ as to what had happened, though, to the treasure. Some claim that the Portuguese recovered it from the shallows, supported by a report by Albuquerque which stated, "The monies in gold, silver, copper and tin are coined in Malacca." Much of the tin money was lost in the Flor de la Mar. Another suggestion is that the locals looted the wreck, or that the treasure was buried under sediment or even carried out to sea. Like, what the hell? That's nuts. There you go. There's a replica of what it would have been like. On this site. Look. There's Alfonso de Albuquerque, a picture of him. Sorry about it, guys. Um, anyway, how much is the Flor de la Mar worth? It's worth about £2.5 billion in today's money. Yeah. So impossible to say. So I don't know when this article was written, on. Last year. So it's worth £2.5 billion in today's money. Among the items claimed to have been aboard were 80 tons of gold, 200 chests filled to the brim with diamonds, rubies, emeralds, coins, and jewels, 4 full-size sitting lions made of solid gold and filled with the finest perfumes, and a jewel-encrusted table from which the Queen of Malacca took her meals. In addition, all was said to have contained the famed golden bracelet of the Raja of Sabanda and rare hand-drawn maps by Japanese artists showing sea routes to China and other faraway lands. It's never been found, though, I don't think. There you go. In 1992, the treasure hunter Bob Marks believed he had found the wreck site of the Flor de la Mar just after 3 days of searching, but his project was then shut down. 18 years later, so 2010, author and photographer Rick Langra found a silver tanker coin, one of Asia's major historical currencies, around Diamond Point in northern Sumatra. While there was some excitement, the find was deemed inconclusive. The search still continues. Like, what the hell? That is nuts. You know? Like, that's absolutely nuts. You know? Like, what the hell? I wonder where it is then. So where is... So is it Sumatra, did they say? Northern Sumatra, Diamond Point. Can I get a map up of Diamond Point or something? Pardon me. Northern Sumatra. Say? Hang on. Why did I say Northern Sumatra? Hang on. There. Yeah, there's North Sumatra. So then Diamond Point then must be... So where's Diamond Point then? Would you say? Like... You put in Diamond Point, look. It's there. They're saying around here. There's the Malacca Strait. There's Malaysia. So I got lost around there somewhere. Because it would have made a. Because I presume it would have come out there, gone that way, round there. This is where they had to fall, like Mozambique there, look. So I presume they would have had to come all the way down there, down past this, round South Africa, and then up like that. You know? That's nuts. If anyone knows where Diamond Point is, I'd love to know. You know? Because look, there's an old map. Look. Look. That is nuts. Like, you know. Like, literally nuts. You know? Yeah, but that's nuts. Like, absolutely nuts. Like, where the hell is it gone, you know? You know what I mean? Like, like I said, if anyone knows where Diamond Point is in on that map where I was looking, let me know and I'll like come back to this topic. But it's crazy, you know. Like, you know, you can you know, and I'm just trying to see if I can do a quick Google search again, and it might come up. And I can get up on the screen again for you guys. But that is absolutely nuts. You know? That is I'm at lost for words, you know. So it's like it is lost in the Indonesian area like of Asia, you know, which is nuts. Nope, I can't find anything yet. If you'd like to enjoy the video, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. Like, you know what I mean? So, with it, it's like it could only be in that area of the world. It's nuts. And then why now? And then why always the investigation was closed like after 3 days? That doesn't make sense unless he found something else he shouldn't have down there. You know. Absolutely crazy. Um, well, anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back on again in about 10 minutes to do some gaming. So thank you all for watching. And that, like I say, if you enjoyed this, please hit the like and subscribe button. Mean the world to me. And thank you very much for watching. All right. Take care, everyone. Go and like me on TikTok and Facebook. That's it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Take care, everyone, and see you in a bit. Bye.